know these will all be stories someday, and our pictures will become old photographs. We'll all become somebody's mom or dad. But right now, these moments are not stories. This is happening. I can see it. This one moment when you know you're not a sad story. You are alive. And in this moment, I swear, we are infinite.
Simphiwe, Mthethwa, and this is Mthethwa, and joining me today, oh, you tired, is this cutie pie, my little bundle of joy. If you didn't know, yes, I am a mom to a whole 6-month-old. It came as a surprise to me too, because truth of the matter is, I didn't know I was pregnant. And you know what's even more crazier than that is how I gave birth. Nazo, I gave birth at home in my room all alone. If you told me that I was in labor when I woke up on the 3rd of October at 4:30 in the morning, I would have laughed at you, because I just thought, hey, I'm experiencing this excruciating lower back pain and I just need to go see a doctor. It was bad enough for me to realize that I can't drive myself, so hey, called a friend. She was willing to help me, took me to the doctor, and the doctor's like, your tummy is a bit engorged, gave me some meds, came back home, and I was like, okay, cool, this is about right, guarantee. I was wrong. As the night proceeded, so did the pain. To a point where now it is the 4th of October, Friday morning, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning, and I think I'm going to die. That's how bad the pain was. I called my friend, and I was like, girl, call the ambulance, something was wrong. Shortly after that, blood started coming down my leg, and I was like, this is it, I'm meeting my maker. And then moments after that, I had this sudden urge to like push. And I was like, oh no, what's wrong? And then 2-3 pushes later, the body took over. There was a whole little human on the floor and a whole lot of blood. And moments after that, that's when the paramedics arrived and rushed me to the hospital. Even me, I'm still in disbelief of how everything happened, but it is what it is, and it does what it does. It's just like magic, you know, and I've decided to make a return to YouTube. Yes, I recently turned 30 about a month ago. Yes, I am a mom, and yes, I'm still single. So why am I returning to YouTube now? All of a sudden, you're probably wondering. It's because of hair. You see this little one? She is the reason why I'm back on the streets of YouTube. I really just want to be a good role model to her, to follow her dreams. If there's one thing I want to instill in her, it's to dream big and to go after your dreams. I remember a time in my life where I would dream and then go and work towards that dream and achieve it. Especially in high school. I remember like in high school, my parents buying me school uniform and everything is brand new, you know. And I was like, damn girl, don't buy me a blazer. I don't want that thing. I want it when I have something to show for it. Like, I don't want an empty blazer. Like, what do you mean, man? And so she didn't. And I went the whole year without a blazer. And I worked, you know, because I was like, nah, I want something on my blazer. And at the end of the year, I remember I got half colors. I was like, wait, now you can get a blazer. And then it came with it. I was like, you know? And guess what? Then I was like, but half colors is not enough. I want full colors, you know? I want full colors. And we worked hard. And guess what? We got the full color. Then I was like, okay, we have full colors now. The blazer's looking nice. But it's not enough. I'm not going to stop there. I now want what? The highest one of them all. A white blazer. Ooh. Yeah? Ooh. I want a white blazer, né? And in wanting this white blazer, I needed to work even harder than what I did the past 2 years. And unfortunately, I didn't get a great team. But I was like, that's not going to deter me. That's not going to demotivate me. I worked hard. I worked super duper hard. Grade 11, I got 2 white blazers. Because your girl was like, I can do it. I believed in myself. And then I was like, okay, now that we won the white blazer, I want to become president of culture. At our school, we didn't have head girl, head boy. We had like president of academics, president of sports, president of culture, and I think president of discipline, if I'm not mistaken. So I think we had like 4 presidents, which was the equivalent of a head boy and a head girl. So I was like, that's the role I want to play now. Unfortunately, I didn't get it. I was the head of grade 10s. Yeah, I was the head of grade 10s or something like that. Can't remember. Not a position that I really wanted. But I remember that time in my life where I would dream and work towards that dream and achieve it, you know. And then somewhere along the lines, if truth be told, I think I saw the world for what it truly is, you know, that the reality is not what you know, it's who you know. And the reality of like you have to work twice as hard just to have half of what they have. And it's very demotivating. It's very like, then why am I doing this like I know, you're demotivated that thing. And you know, being in the workspace where you see certain things play out, you see the politics, you see the BS that you have to deal with, and you're like, I don't get paid enough to deal with this BS. You see the people that get promoted, you see the people that are given opportunities, and you're just like, maybe this is not for me. Maybe I'm not the girl that I think I am. Maybe I must just quit once and just be part of the system. Just earn a salary, go to work, and then enjoy the little money that you have for enjoyment at the end of the month. And I think that's what happened with me when it comes to my dreams, it comes to just aspiring more for life. It was just like, I think I got to a ceiling. I guess this is it. And having her has really sparked that thing of like, this can't be it. This cannot be it. Because if it is it, woo, my love, it's going to be very tricky times. But also like having turned a year older, and you know, when like that birthday depression hits you and you start reevaluating yourself and your life and what you've done, and that chat, I realized that I'm one person who's very good at starting something. If you told me tomorrow start a podcast, I'd start. If Utsi YouTube channel, that's it. If Utsi writes an article, but to see it through, I guess, and I realized that the first time around when I did this YouTubing thing a couple of years ago, I started it because I really did want to be in the YouTube space and creating content. I love creating content. I guess that's why I'm a content producer, because I love that thing. But doing it for myself and putting that extra work and also the views low, it was just like, hey, maybe this thing is not for me, so I'm going to quit whilst I'm ahead. And that's not always a good mindset to have. I recently also got reminded of this like lesson. I used to be Garrett's technical producer a couple of years ago, and he had this thing of like having his producers on the show. So like, one day he was like, "Girl, you up? Your time." And I was like, "Oh my word, oh my God, show my word! Like it's the time I'm going to be the next Oprah Winfrey. I'm going to shine. I'm going to knock it out the park." And I got there, did the show, but the comment section, the comment section roasted me. They did not like me one bit. And they didn't like my laugh. They didn't like my bubbliness. They did not like anything about me, okay? And they were unfiltered in their unliking of me. Oh, it was brutal, it was hard, it was tough times for me. And I was just like, okay, shut, but I'm not going back. I'll keep doing my job of being the technical producer, but I'm not going to go back. And you know what Brother Man Cliff said to me? He said, okay, shut, see you next week on the show. And I was like, no, sir, that's not happening. And I fought it, you know. But he was just like, see you. And I was like, okay. And I came back, I think a couple of weeks later, and it was the same. They still didn't like me. They still did not like me. And I was like, Nasa, proof that this is my friend. And you know what homeboy said? He said, come back next week. I was like, oh gosh, I'm tired. I can do this. And I came back. And they were still brutal, they were still harsh. But he was like, come back again. You're not there for them, you're here for me. I like you on the show, so let's go. And I came back. And somewhere along the line, I don't know when, I don't know how, but the comments were a little less brutal, a little less harsh. And I started finding my voice on the show. I started, getting better at the whole, being a co-host and just podcasting and, and finding the kind of stories I want to talk about and finding how I can add value to the show. And fast forward to 2025 where, I co-host every Friday on the Garage Show with ease. Nothing, I don't even think about it, I don't even think about it. And I do it with so much more confidence, so much more grace than God. And that comment section, it loves me, dare I say it. They really enjoy me being on my show, being on that show. And I just learned, Uguti, sometimes you just gotta go back. And it's not going to be nice the first time, it's not going to be nice the second time, it's not going to be nice the third, no fourth, no fifth. But eventually, it's going to be smooth sailing. And so that's the one thing I'm taking with me the second time around to say, keep going back. You've proven not only to yourself that you can produce good content, but even at work you've shown that you can step up and do things and be out of your comfort zone. So now, do it here. And I guess here we'll talk about things that maybe I don't talk about on the show. We'll talk all things motherhood. I'm going to try and make motherhood not my personality. It's going to be very hard because she's probably going to be on most of the videos because I stay on my own now. So that's a big adjustment. So it's just like me and her. Yeah, and I guess it's going to be tough, recording a video when she's sleeping or whatnot. So if you hear in the background, if you see in the video, just know it's me and her, Yana, do the thing, oh, do the thing, okay. I'm gonna talk all things life because life be throwing hands sometimes, and navigating your 30s and just what's going on, my thoughts on what's going on in the world, my thoughts of what's going on with me, myself, and that is what I got in the ear, is what I found out, and there ain't no need to cry, it's like a vibe, but now on, I'ma be my own best friend. Do you know that hint? No, you don't. And just everything else in between. So tell your friends to tell their friends to tell all umuntu ukuthi Simphiwe seyikhona nabo bayenze bathi subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Say bye. Okay, bye.